Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler were interviewed by Guitar World recently, and the subject of the band's 1970 self-titled album came up in conversation. It turns out the band recorded the whole album in one day. In one session, in fact. Butler said we had 2 days to do it, but we didn't know any better. We just went in there and recorded it like a live gig. The band had to cut the second day of planned recording because they had a show to play. It's incredible to think one of the most, if not the most, defining album was recorded in such a minuscule space of time.
Both Bloodstock and Reading and Leeds Fest have announced new additions to their lineup. Black Label Society, Napalm Death, whose frontman has recently tried to stop 2 executions. Check out our other RMTV news story for that. And finally, Wolf have been added to the ranks. Regarding Reading and Leeds, joining the headliners Metallica will be Mumford & Sons, Royal Blood, Bastille, Deadmau5, Rebel Sound featuring Chase and Status and Rage, Davey Rodigan and Shy FX, which sounds epic, Catfish and the Bottlemen, Years and Years, Wolf Alice, Pretty Vicious, Jack Garrett and Hannah Wants.
As we previously reported, AC/DC will be performing at the Grammys, but with Phil Rudd in somewhat of a sticky legal situation, there's been a lot of speculation to who will take over the sticks for the event. Rumour has it that it could be former AC/DC drummer Chris Slade, who played with the band from 1989 to 1994. Slade was scheduled for a meet and greet at the optometry practice of Dr. Alex Corbin Liu in California. Bit of a weird place for a meet and greet, but it seems the good doctor has let a pretty large cat out of the bag. The event had to be rescheduled for an unknown reason, but Dr. Liu said there's actually big news regarding Slade and his career coming in the next several days, which is why he had to reschedule the event. But the plot thickens. For more on the story, stay tuned to RMTV.
King 810, who I had the pleasure of seeing live last week at the Be Prepared for Hell tour, have released what can only be described as a haunting spoken word track, titled Anatomy 1.5. David Gunn has achieved a 10 out of 10 on the eerie scale on this one, links below. Jesse Lawson, formerly of Sleeping with Sirens, has unveiled new single Tall Trees and Long Drives. It's a very soothing tune, links below. Stoners rejoice, Turbo Wolf have released a video to Rich Gift and it's trippy as balls. I'm not even going to spoil the contents of this video, just check out the link below.
All That Remains have unveiled the video to This Probably Won't End Well. It's the lead single from the band's upcoming The Order of Things album to be released in late February, and it's a good track. The video features dilapidated houses, woodlands and fire. Enjoy! From Indian Lakes released the vid to Awful Things. This track and video is sad as hell and it'll put you in a weird state of reflection. Just to pre-warn you, Londoners Zoax have released a new video to the adrenaline pumping 0.7. The video features some pretty hyper live footage.
Korn have announced a one-night 20th anniversary show in London on July 16th. Tickets go on sale at 9 AM on February the 6th. The Excerpts have announced a 12-day UK tour this April, and they're releasing a new single called I Don't Care to coincide with it. It's out on April 20th. Circa Survive and RX Bandits will be co-headlining a tour with the previously mentioned From Indian Lakes as support. It's a 10-day tour. And finally, hardcore punk American Nightmare have also announced a one-off London show on April 29th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 AM.
And that's it for today's news update. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And what is the most realistic sci-fi future? To find out, check out our podcast RMTV Argue About Everything, available on iTunes or rockmltv.com. Until next time, rock on!
Ooh! Nah, you did.
Balls!
Video is sad as fuck and it'll put you in a weird...
I'll put sad as hell. You just don't sound right, Kirsty.
Ew.
We'll just edit it.